Right, so down here in the back where we're getting just enough rain to do literally no good whatsoever. I have another, I believe it's another golden griller type squash. This could be, is this zucchini? No, golden griller. Um, the last of my nasturtiums that germinated, I planted maybe, I don't know, 20, and I think I got 4. This is it's a combination of Jamaican callaloo and uh, what is it called? Red, I think it's amaranth. I don't know. I've never grown it before, but I saw some cool recipes that I wanted to try. This is some kind of squash, yellow straight neck or golden zucchini, probably. I don't know. Uh, this is another golden griller. It's doing well. I need to trim some of those yellow leaves. And then the tomatoes that I have back here. This is 2 cherry tomatoes, Orange Pear and Sun Sugar. I have another 25-gallon grow bag on the deck that has exactly the same pairing. This is a uh, black plum, which was a big hit in my house last year. Um, was really good in a lot of soups and sauces that we made. So definitely had intended to have 2 plants, but one of them didn't make it. Had a problem with dampening off uh, in my house, unfortunately, with the ones I started indoors. I think that was the problem with that one. This is another Berkeley tie-dye paint. Don't get much sun back here. Technically, I'm not really supposed to be able to grow tomatoes back here, so I'm not surprised that this one isn't doing as well as the one in the front yard. This is what is this? Amish paste. Yes, this is Amish paste. And this one is a new one for me. It's blue cream. Starting to come along. Um, so this is in the backyard, and then there's more up top that I'll show you in a little bit. In fact, let's go take a quick look. I'll come up. My deck again needs to be finished, but that'll be a problem for another day. These peas, I'm about ready to pull these up and I think swap these out for beans. Under here, we got some greens, cabbage, um, some kale under one of them. Whoops. Yeah, cabbage. Not cabbage, I'm sorry, collards. No cabbage under here. Collards, some kale. Still a couple of mustards hanging on in the back. Most of my mustards bolted. Can't grow any of these without the shade cloth. They were really looking pretty sad. And when I put the shade cloth on, the ones that had survived were hanging on. This guy was outside of the shade cloth for a while, and you can tell, I didn't realize I hadn't included him under. But since I put him under, it looks like he's trying to come back. We'll see. Anyway. Again, more peas, and I think I may swap these out for bush beans, just so I can make sure I have enough. This is Wild Fred, my little dwarf tomato that I'm really liking, because his tomatoes are really good size. And, now that, he's recovered from our crazy cold spring, it seems like he's putting out a fair number of tomatoes, so we'll see how that works out. That may be a keeper. Again, more collards. I thought that was my pineapple sage up front. I'm not sure what this is. I might have, maybe that, no, this is lemon balm. I should know that. This is lemon balm. And over here I was trying to start some parsnips. They didn't want to germinate, but now it looks like maybe a couple. My husband likes parsnips, and I never grew them. So this is what I said before. I have the same pairing downstairs. So this is 2 cherry tomato plants. What is it called? Oh, for goodness sake. Sun Sugar and Lemon Pear. That's right. both here. And here, well, this is my little green stalk that I need to transition to something else. I just haven't gotten around to it. It was 100% bok choy, and then all those bolted. These are some bush beans. Had a couple harvests from them so far. But I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these. I kind of regret getting the leaf. I wish I'd gotten all originals now. But that's okay. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to put in here. The originals, for the difference in price, just so much more flexibility. If I had it to do over again, I would have just only gotten those. So open for ideas. This is, again, the rest of the leaf tiers. I think I got 3 of them or whatever. Some of these this is a combination actually. Some of the pockets at the bottom are originals, and then yeah, these tiers go that, and I bought a couple extra. So this is still doing pretty well. Again, I started some parsnips. I don't know, we'll see how they do. More peas. This is my baby Bubba okra. I realized I hadn't planted enough. My little spice rack. Mint, going strong, of course. My blueberries that I killed, I didn't mulch them. Shame on me. Same with, I didn't mulch my blueberries or strawberries. I was trying to give them a chance because they had just a little bit of green, but they clearly didn't survive my neglect. Some chives and more collards in there. Some bok choy that I planted hid them in the shade because all the bok choy in this little tower were dying. And then this is mostly beans of different sorts. Some noodle beans across the top, some purple beans just starting to produce, some contender bush beans. I just harvested from those, so there shouldn't be anything on there. Here's my little baby Bubba okras that I have in here. They did really well in here last year. Cucumber. I think this is can't remember if this is Chicago pickling or Boston pickling cucumber. More beans. I need to get rid of this broccolini. I was thinking about trying to start seed saving. I don't know if I have enough motivation to do that or not. Again, mostly beans of different kinds. There's a few broccolini and I think 2 cucumber plants. And that's it on my deck. And on the back, again, even though it's part sun down there, I don't know if you can see all the trees. I'm surrounded by these tall trees. And then the house itself, because that direction is west. So on the east, I'm blocked by most of these tall trees. And then on the west, I'm blocked by the house and more tall trees. So when the sun is overhead, I get enough sun down here for like cherry tomatoes generally, and a lower productivity full-size tomato. But the deck is elevated high enough that I'm able to get some sun, and so that I'm able to grow a little bit more up here. So just a reminder, even when the package says you can't, never hurts to try. I grow a lot of things that I can't grow. So